Right, so I actually just got done cleaning out my computer because after that last stream I figured it was long overdue to just go and do this. This being cleaning out the computer. Still don't know when I'm gonna replace it with something newer, but at the very least, cleaning it out has to help at least a bit. And yet, there was quite a bit of dust in there. Some of it getting into many of the fans, like the ventilations. It was long overdue for a cleaning, essentially. So I'm trying to think exactly what I'm gonna want to do here. I could go mining in the Shirelands or an iron mine. I decided I'd go mining, but I haven't quite decided on a dimension yet. I mean, I've already made quite a bit of progress on farming the Shirelands ores, as you can see here. So I could just go with iron mine at this point. Either way, it's going to be like a laborious process. I feel like just going for iron mine. So let's just pick a chunk, any chunk, and go mining. So let's just see how well this actually runs now that I've cleaned out the computer. Long overdue, too, by the way. Very long overdue. Apparently, I'm supposed to clean it out once every 3 months. Can't even remember the last time I cleaned it. All I know is obviously I had to do something about it. And so far, it hasn't really made much noise, which is a good sign already. Must have been humming loudly very often because of all the dust that was in there. So I feel like just cleaning it out is already going to help a bit. And who knows, if maybe my streams start running smoother just because I cleaned out my computer, that would be like awesome if that was the case. Okay, I thought I found some lion ore, but I guess not. It's just grass. So far it hasn't made really any noise, which is good. So I guess in the meantime, I'm just gonna go look for lion ore. Because I know I still have a lot of that to go find. If I want to do all the Silverfoot kills I need for a golden statue of him. Because I think it was like 20 ingots per 2 silver coins or something like that. I meant to say silvro, not silver, but yeah. Basically, 2 ingots. Well, actually no, 20 ingots per. 20 lion ingots per 2 shots at the Silverfoot boss. So to get 10 kills on him, I need basically 100 lion ores, which, of course, converting them to ingots is the really easy part. It's just the laborious part is finding the ores themselves. And this is probably the best way I can think of with which to actually go do so. Just check the entire chunk until we see some. Yeah, I seem to have an even harder time finding lion ore, but at least whenever I do find it, I'm guaranteed to get at least 2, and I can get up to 5 if I find a vein of it. There's also the possibility of just looking for random caves, but it's a lot safer to just strip and chunk mine than it is to just explore the overworld of Iron Mine, than just hop into whatever caves are there. And I feel like this will just get me all the lion ores I need eventually if I just keep on doing it. I think no matter what I do, it's going to be a long process. I don't think there's a point in going below Y45, because I know lion ores don't generate below that level. And I know they don't generate above 64 either. But didn't it say there would be like about 2 veins of lion ore per chunk? So I better hit some soon. Because I've actually dug out most of the chunk where the ore could spawn at this point. I've already gone through a lot of it. Also digging in such a way that I get to see every block in the chunk whilst breaking as few as possible to do it as fast as possible. We'll be going down another 4 blocks soon. I really hope we hit some soon. If I don't, then I really don't know what to make of this, if I don't hit any. So far I've literally just seen stone and forging drops. Halfway to 90 forging, actually. Where's this ore when you need it? Thought for sure I was going to hit some by this point. I mean, I've only checked out the entire chunk in which you could actually see some ore. Below 45 Y coordinates, I know it doesn't appear. So I've basically exhausted the chunk out as much as I could. I've done so in such a way I get to look at every block without breaking too many. But it looks like we're going to come up dry here. So I don't know about this whole 2 veins of lion ore per chunk. I actually got 0 here. I'll just move to this chunk and try this again. Somehow I didn't get any from that one chunk. I'll be going up 4 blocks very soon at this rate. And just gonna rinse and repeat this process until I find lion ore. Because I know this has to be basically done eventually if I want to just get everything possible out of iron mine. One, two, three, four, and then we'll just continue digging down here. Yeah, I thought I checked here already. I'm so sure I can't find any of this ore at all. Certainly feel like I have the right strategy to find it, but it's not really showing up. Oh, that's the box that's already full. This one. This one I'm gonna start filling up next. Okay, that's just some grass. Got excited for a second there. Not sure how the grass is actually growing down here. Yeah, I'm not that close to the surface. At least not yet, anyway. Getting closer to 90 now in forging. Still no ore in sight. And there's a bunch of grass there that just grew recently. Just trying to make sure I didn't possibly miss any, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. We're actually back at the surface level now. Probably not really gonna find the up here now that I think about it. Not too likely we'll get any at this point. Oh, what's this? Must have been blocks I placed earlier. So I know those don't generate naturally here. Yeah, this was just like a complete bummer. Oh, welcome back. Spent about nearly 15 minutes in here. I've not seen a single piece of Lion ore, so the trip really didn't go well so far. Yes, I recently cleaned my computer out, by the way. And it just sounds like it's working better already. Actually, no, due to the lack of sound, it sounds like it's better working already. Yeah, I'm still blowing my nose pretty often. I really do want to keep looking for more ore, though. What kind of ROM hacks did you play that are hard? I mean, I must have recommended to you all kinds of my favorite ones already. Though I'm trying to think of more that might click. Oh, there was a ROM hack I recently played called Nachos and Fried Oreos. Maybe it was a couple years back. If you're into very hard but not quite Kaizo difficulty, there's that one. And, by the way, I did not make up the name. I know it's a weird one, but that's what it's called. Please comment it. Oh, sure thing. As I said, I didn't make up the name. I'm not that creative. Yeah, I really did want to try and help. Especially since this quest for Lion Ore is just failing outright. I've already checked out 2 chunks looking for it, and nothing. Now I'm trying my 3rd chunk. And so far, absolutely nothing. Besides just stone and forging drops. Is it on Super Mario Central? Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure it should still be there. Alright. Still might not get any Lion Ore by the time you come back. Or never mind, there's some. Only 2. Never mind, 4. Never mind, we actually got some. Still a long quest so far for just like 4 of them. Finally got some. So should I stay in this chunk or move to the next one? I might just stay in it. I recalled hearing there could be up to 2 veins of lion ore per chunk, so I'll stay in this one. If I see a second one, then I'm definitely gonna just pick another chunk to go mine in. So apparently there could be either 0, 1, or 2 veins of lion ore per chunk. Like, from what I'm seeing, you're not necessarily guaranteed 2. I mean, it's still a good way to kill some time. Just because it says 15 exits doesn't mean it's that short. I mean, the levels are, for the most part, challenging enough that they should keep you occupied. Especially if you decide to play the hack on a higher difficulty than normal. So I finally found some lion ore. Only got 4 of it. Right, knock yourself out, but not literally. I'll just keep on looking for ore until this pickaxe is about to break. Which will probably be very soon. I know we made a lot of them. It's just most of them probably aren't easily available for download. Though I know there are a lot of them out there. I'd actually have to do some research myself. Though I might know of a place I can look for them, possibly. Might be worth a try after I'm done the stream. Or at least after I'm done just looking for Lionic ore. Still pretty hell-bent on just finding some more of it. Of course I will. Yeah, like, do you think, like, Super Mario ROM hacks were meant to be kept secret? Looks like the end of this chunk right here. And that chunk had nothing else in it. If I get access, am I doing a walkthrough? I highly doubt it. But I could at least try to see if I get access to it. I might have to abort mission soon. This pickaxe isn't doing so well. Aborting mission with only 4 lion ore, that's not very spectacular at all. At least it's still 4 more than I had before going on this trip. Level 90 foraging. And the roseite ingots are literally just piling up. Just from foraging. So I basically don't really need to buy them anymore. So I'm just saving on silver coins just because of the skill. Just looking to see what other drops I'm ending up with from this skill. All I know is I'm getting plenty of random essences. That's for sure. If I can maybe mine out the rest of this chunk and then I'll just leave. With whatever I end up with. A gold coin from foraging. Probably because I got to level 90, I unlocked gold coins. Another gold coin. Now I'm going to be able to make money just by mining. That's amazing. Certainly took long enough to get to this point, but yeah, the foraging is going to really start paying off if it hasn't already. Almost a quarter of the way to 91 foraging now, too, by the way. And this is literally just something I was going to do anyways. Just to try and get all the lion ore I need. Something I was literally going to do in the first place anyways. Can I maybe try and just finish this chunk off before I leave? Let's just see. Okay, maybe it won't be such a good idea. I'm actually just gonna leave, just to make sure we don't lose this pickaxe. I mean, I certainly gave it a good shot. Yeah, I just find it really easy is all. My only real, like, complaint with it is that it's easy. I mean, I played it enough times, so of course it would be easy. I mean, it's certainly harder if you just don't know, like, what everything is ahead of time. What else do you think I played Super Mario Max? Just mix everything up, basically. To mix up what I knew about Super Mario World. To just get something new out of it. Okay, so let's just put away my 4 Lion ore. Might as well just put my mushroom down too while we're at it. Just get it out of my get it out of my chest. I'll just place it somewhere. Also, just gonna quickly burn through all the essence we got. Oh, I was gonna just try and use the ingots on it. So my augury level is almost 51. Oh, Edgy, welcome back. Augury level is getting very close to 51. I think this might get me to 51. If not, we're gonna be close. 51 augury. Now, can I use this or not? Still no. Might as well also use up the skill crystals as well. They'll probably all still go towards extraction. Yep. Without having to actually train the skill. And I'm still leveling it up. I'll just maybe just use these now, I guess. There's 5 more rosite ingots. Just from foraging. Because I broke enough blocks to get those as drops. 2 gold coins. I started getting that from foraging since I hit level 90, I assume. And then there's going to be a ton of Iro stone to just destroy, basically. So I'm not really going to have a use for it. Also, getting more ender pearls than what I know what to do with, too. In base Minecraft. Let me think about that. I'm just a sucker for, like, the stone blocks. They're just good for so many purposes when it comes to building. And it's easy to acquire. I'm just a sucker for plain ordinary stone for the most part. Yeah, my machine is still trying to get rid of all that Shire rock. Now I'm gonna give it all this stone to just toss out. I might have to toss some of it out manually. If I don't mind just waiting. Or I throw it out manually. I mean, it'll be faster to toss it manually, too. I mean, I'm not even going to use all of this, so let me just throw it away. Yeah, I'm good at just throwing stuff away very quickly. Yeah, first time in a while I've really just thrown things out manually. Right, it's basically done just throwing stuff out. Okay, this pickaxe really needs to be repaired now, before I do anything else with it. Now I have the one repaired us with which to do so. Oh yeah, Dizzy Chain Chomp, good news. My computer isn't making excessive noise anymore. Yeah, since I've decided to clean it out, it's just been running much smoother. I got less lag in Minecraft. It doesn't make, like, humming noises anymore. So it's basically already helped a lot, just cleaning the computer out. I could go back to the Shylands just to test things out there. I mean, I had problems actually running the computer smoothly in the Shylands earlier, so I'm tempted to go back there and see if that's still the case. Also look for more Shire Stones and Shire Gems and just work towards grinding more Craxius kills. I mean, it's gonna have to happen eventually. I think we'll start with looking here, I guess. I seem to have better luck actually finding stuff in the Shylands than I do in Iron Mine when it comes to mining. Like, my luck's just better here for whatever reason. Not sure what does it either. because I watched Minecon. Only a couple minutes of it. But I've heard that the mountain biomes are going to get updated first. And then 1.16 is going to be like the Nether update. Kind of nice to know they're finally going to add stuff to the Nether. Considering it was kind of lacking for a while. I mean, sure it's cool and all when you first visit, but eventually you've kind of just seen it all and then it gets boring. So something to mix up the Nether would be nice. As long as it's not those cowmen that fire 4 hours per second at you and are aggressive, then I won't mind whatever they put in. Yeah, because this mod has skeletal cowmen. By default, they are aggressive. They can fire up to 4 hours per second. Ah, speaking of which, found something. Took me much less time to hit that than the lion ore earlier. I really do want to find Shire Gems more, though, because from those I just get an even better chance of getting an ancient ring and thus being able to fight the bosses here again. But I'm still... Okay, so it's still not perfect. My microphone still sometimes refuses to stay on. I was hoping that was going to get fixed, but I guess not. Yeah, that's what I just noticed. That's still not perfect. You beat 4 of the 15 levels already? Well, they're not going to be, like, as easy as, like, the first 4, for sure, as you go further into the game. It's going to get harder, for sure. Get ready for that last one. That's a real wild ride. You better be ready for Heaven's Kitchen, because it's a crazy one. Yeah, I'm actually finding quite a bit of this Shirestone stuff now. If I get some Shire Gems, it's only going to make it even better. I don't know why my luck with finding Shirestone is just so much better than finding Lion Ore. And with the Shirestone ingots I already have like a 50-50 chance of getting another ancient ring. But I still want to try and find more of it. Because I don't really even feel like taking a 50-50 chance. I could still lose the coin flip. Well, actually, no, not a coin flip. Like, 4 1 and 8 chances. Basically comes out to a coin flip. When you think about it, really. Coin flip that one of those 4 chances with the 1 of 8 odds works. But I still don't feel like taking it. I'm gonna look for more, and speaking of which, found another. Five levels beaten now. Oh, nice. Like I said, the early ones are not that hard. Once you get a couple worlds in, it gets challenging. And as I said earlier, be ready for Heaven's Kitchen. So now I have 6 of these. And if I hit any Shire Gems, that's just going to make the trip so much better. But those are a lot rarer, so I'm not counting on it. Oh, there's some more. Now it's 7 of these. With still 0 Shire Gems this trip. Getting a lot of foraging drops right now. So I'm actually very close to 91 now because of this. Oh, there's some more. Nice. Could have possibly missed it, by the way. Very close to 91. Foraging. I'll craft some more torches, I guess. Level 91 in foraging. 9 more levels and we'll have our first 100, basically. So we're actually almost there. Sort of. I'm trying to think what level that was where you couldn't spin jump. I'm trying to think if I remember it. So I have 10 of these Shirestone ores right now. I'd really like to hit some Shire Gems to go along with that, but I know those are even rarer than the Shire Stones. It's really not that hard. Do you know how to record your gameplay? Because that's pretty much the bulk of just making gaming videos. Recording the gameplay. Maybe adding intros and outros. Cutting out filler footage. The most important thing is to know how to actually record the footage. I just want to be honest with you. Like right now I'm just recording everything that happens almost on this world. Even the most boring stuff like this. Like, I know this might be a bit of an extreme example to record absolutely everything. I guess I could do that. Another piece of Sharstone. Still gonna take it, though. I have 12 of those so far, but no Shire Gems. Still taking whatever I'm gonna get from the other ground here. Oh, another one, not too far from it. Another Sharstone ore, like, pretty close to it. So I have 14 of these Shire Stones so far, and each one has a 1 in 8 chance of just giving me an Ancient Ring to go fight Craxius and Xeus again. Which are the two bosses in the dimension I'm currently in. So ideally, with what I have, I should be able to get like 2 Ancient Rings, given the 1 in 8 odds, and have 16 Shirestone ores. Should be expecting 2 Ancient Rings, but I could come up short, or could get more, you never know, but we can expect 2. Oh, damn, you're fast. Okay, I think we just hit Shire Gems. We got 1. Oh well. Better than none. That's for sure. Rip. Could have gotten up to 4, but I got 1. Another chance at more Shire Gems. 1 again! Fortune 3, you're failing me, god damn it. Thought I heard some noise somewhere around here. Some in-game noise. Found 2 Shire Gems and then got exactly 2. Missed 2 chances of getting more with Fortune. Could have gotten up to 4 with my Fortune 3 pick. Could have had even more chance of the Ancient Rings, but oh well. Still 2 Shire Gems I didn't have before. Okay, 5 more gold coins from simply foraging. That's nice. Still always nice to see any sort of ore from in here. So I'm looking at 18 and 2, specifically. Make that 19 and 2. 19 Shire Stone ores and 2 Shire Gems. I got really unlucky with the Fortune 3 pickaxe, but other than that, I've done pretty well so far for just like about 30 minutes of work in here. As far as I'm concerned, I still did pretty well. Make that 20 and 2 now, actually. Starting to think maybe I should actually save the Shire Gems for other things, rather than just spawning in ancient rings. Because I only get like 2 times more chance that I get an ancient ring with a Shire Gem, but they're 7 times rarer on average than Shire Stones. So maybe save the Shire Gems for other things that you can't do with just Shire Stones. Like making certain weapons, buying certain bows, you name it. I mean, you said you were able to beat Luigi's Adventure. I was certainly able to do it as well, so I know it's possible. I know it's not like the hardest thing to do in the world, but it's still pretty challenging. So now 21 and 2, basically, we're looking at. 22 and 2 make it. Shire Gems. 1 again! For the 3rd time in a row, I got just 1 Shire Gem out of that. 1 Shire Gem again for the 3rd time in a row. Yeah, my luck with Fortune 3 has just not been shining as of late. I don't know if you have like an equal chance of getting 1, 2, 3, or 4 Shire Gems with Fortune 3. I'm gonna assume it's that, and I somehow got the 1 in 4 chance of getting just 1 like 3 times in a row. Not that low odds. But still, pretty unfortunate. Like, I rarely get the chance to break a Shire Gem block, and I just wasted 3 chances in a row to get even more Shire Gems. I mean, it's still a 3rd Shire Gem at least. Could have just as easily never found the thing. I'm probably gonna get ready to leave the Shylands at this point. Pretty satisfied with what I've ended up with so far. I'm gonna start heading out of here. So now we need to just find the portal out of here, basically. Then we can leave. So, if I use up just the Shire Stone ingots I'm going to get from smelting the ore, then I basically should be getting 3 ancient rings from that. Yeah, we're looking at 24 of these Shire Stone ores, so I should basically be expecting 3 rings. But I could get, like, anything else besides just 3. It's always possible. It's always possible I go over or under, like, the expected value. So I just used up all the essence I was able to use up. Again, I'm starting to kind of run short on space for it. Let's just put some stuff away again and use some stuff up. 22 extraction from more skill crystal use. That plus I'll also just get this Shy Rock ready to be thrown out, basically. We'll start throwing out more of it, pretty much. How much Shy Rock did I just mine? Let me see. I know I mined like a shit ton of it. So much I know I'm never going to use it. This was, of course, actually find the important stuff. The Shire Stone, the Shire Gems. I mean, there's really no other way to go do it. Alright, so basically nearly filled this entire chest with Shire Rock. And used up nearly a third of the durability on this one pickaxe, just doing so. So once this stuff is just ready, I'm gonna go check to see how many levels I get off of it. I mean, no, how many ancient rings I get off of this. What am I saying? Levels. I'm also getting more gunpowder than what I know what to do with, too. Oh, so you're 5 levels away now from just beating the whole thing. Nice. Okay, also more diamonds, so let's put some more into block form. Right now, most of these are actually coming from the foraging skill, because of just how much mining I'm doing. Yeah, like I stopped needing diamonds like a long time ago, actually. Also ender pearls that I don't know what to do with either. And I'm a little under halfway to 52 augury from all that essence I mined up. Okay, so moment of truth. How many rings do you suppose we'll end up with from this? If I use only the Shirestone ingots, we can expect 3, but could get anything else for all we know. And I have 4 already, and I use like half the stack. That's really lucky. I was only actually going to see after I used up all the Shirestone, but never mind. So I got 4 from 12 of these. That's really lucky. Now looking at 6 ancient rings, and I have, like... That's enough to just get the gold statue of Craxius and Zeus right there. So I got really lucky. Yeah, expected value of rings was 3 for 24 Shirestone ingots. I got 6, and I still have like 4 to spare. So I went way above the expected value in terms of what I got. So that was just super lucky. Yeah, I thought my cold was going to get better, but no, it feels like it's getting worse. I think I know why, too. I'll probably maybe try and do 1 kill against those bosses again. And nothing more than that. Gonna make some more strength potions, because why not? Also, should have brought this for the second part of the Craxius fight, because I know it's just that good against them. Really have to find place for all this stuff. I seriously have more stuff than I know what to do with. I'll have to organize eventually. Because right now we're looking at kind of a big mess. Let's just put these back, I guess, for now. I got super lucky with the Shirestone ingots. So 8-minute strength potions should help for Xeus for sure. Let's also just get our stabs back out. Only really need these 2 for the fight. I'll also get my alacrity bow. It's already ready. I'm gonna quickly just grab some Rosedons. Those will make it a bit easier to just get into the arena and then back out. Oh, so you're 4 levels away. It's getting harder, isn't it? I told you it was getting tougher earlier. Right now, I need more runes, ideally. And then more bullets for my gun to go and fight the first phase with. Where did I keep it, though? Oh, there it is. Might need to be repaired soon. It's not, doesn't look like it's in the best shape right now. Same goes for this one, too. I think I'll use some of these also on the boss, most likely. If it comes to that. Once I get my strength potions, I'll basically be ready to continue the whole fight. I'll take one with me. Only gonna need one. And the rest I'm just gonna leave behind. Then we'll just go right back to the bosses and fight them. Except I also need to be carrying an ancient ring for this. I just want to see just how badly it lags during the Craigsius fight. See if it's as bad as it was last fight. Or if it could be better since I cleaned my computer out. So I know I need to just keep on running east, ideally. And with the speed armor, I'm actually able to outrun these enemies' gravitational pulls, which is great. So I can just keep on running if I wish to do so, and ignore nearly everything else. And again, we're almost there. And just like that, there we are. Back at the arena, ready to fight again. We're gonna go for our 5th set of double boss kills here. Now, if only these chili peppers would hit more frequently, because I keep missing with them, apparently. Okay, now I'm hitting, no problem. So I'm gonna get some use out of this before it starts to come close to falling apart. The gun does have shell on it, so it's gonna get some extra damage in, which is nice. Should maybe be a bit careful here. Getting in some really nice damage right now. Gonna eat some food soon, I guess. That's kind of why I figured I'd eat some food and Caillou staff. I gotta stop missing, by the way. Getting close to starting phase 2 of the fight at this point. Almost ready to start phase 2. Gonna drink up my strength potion before Xeus spawns in. And then I'll be ready for that, basically. Right, phase 2 now begins. An Alacrity Bow's nice just to slow him down, just to prevent him from really pursuing you. Or any bow that slows down its targets. Alacrity's not that hard to access, actually. I mean, once you find sapphires, you basically have the bow. That could take a while, you just have to really be patient with finding sapphires. Then you basically have the bow in your hands at that point. You'll probably have the blaze rods long before you get the sapphires, most likely, unless you're really lucky on the overworld, or just really persistent with mining. There's also like an even stronger bow that has like the same draw time but 4 more damage that also slows down its targets, but you need like, I think 92 Hunter to kill the mob that drops it. It's called the Atlantic Bow. So until I somehow get to 92 Hunter, I'll have to just settle for Alacrity Bow for now. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, sorry the audio keeps dropping out, I was about to say. I have the Alacrity Bow, which is able to set mobs on fire and slow them down. You can do even better, but the mob that actually drops something called an Atlantic Bow that... It's essentially the Alacrity Bow I'm firing right now that slows down targets, but has 4 more attack damage on average. But if you want to actually get that, the mob that drops it, you need level 92 and Hunter to kill. I only have like 55, if I'm not mistaken. So until then, I'll have to just make do with this Alacrity Bow, which is still, like, very good. Uh-oh. I'm mainly using this just to keep him slowed down, so if I want to just run somewhere and eat some food, I can do that without risk of really getting hit. And yes, I basically have this fight down to an art at this point. Should be able to get that golden Craxius and golden Seiya statue very easily at this point. Like, I know exactly how this fight is meant to be done. I hate it when that happens, though. Like, the game just delays, like, what it's gonna do for, like, a second and a half, and then next thing you know, I'm just getting hit twice and nearly die to him. I gotta go from full health to nearly dead because of that lag spike. And if I didn't have good enough armor, he would kill me for sure. And I'm wearing a set of armor that just makes me move a lot faster. Which certainly helps with the fight here, because the only thing this guy has going for him is melee. Jumping around and hitting pretty damn hard in the second phase, but if you can outrun him, it becomes a lot easier to deal with them. Ultimatum Staff. All enemies within 7 blocks have a 33% chance to vanish. Doesn't work on, like, strongest enemies, like bosses or perhaps maybe mobs you can't kill yet because your hunter level's not high enough. Like, I doubt this will just work on bosses. Like, that would be too broken if it did. So we just got this. And 2 more of these statues, ultimately, as well. So now I'm just still making more and more progress on just getting all the kills on these guys. Because, like, if you kill these bosses, like, 9 times, you can make golden statues of them. Purely to show off they killed 9 of them. Like, the gold statues don't actually do anything, they're just decoration and just to show off, basically. But I'm going for every item, so it's a kind of a requirement, basically. Even though, like, it's not really worth it, like, gold statues just look pretty, that's all they do. And they play noisy when you right-click them, but so do the regular statues of the bosses that you kill. Gold ones just, like, they're gold. That's the only difference. And you have to kill 9 of the boss to get it. Assuming you pick up, like, all the statues that have dropped from earlier boss fights. Alright, so we're just about to get out of here, basically. I don't know, like, it just ran much smoother during this fight than it did the last one. It just ran a lot better. Now, excuse me, I do have to find my portal out of here, and I'm kind of having a bit of trouble doing that. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. So let's leave Shines again. Yeah, it certainly feels like this has just been running quite a bit better since I cleaned out my computer. How do you make files into a vid? What format are your files in right now, actually? So we have 5 of each of these now. If I kill the boss 5 more times, I'll be able to have gold statue of it and a regular statue of it. So I've certainly been doing great in regards to that. Oh, speaking of doing great on bosses, I'm gonna go see what my Corliss luck is like. I'm gonna see how long that takes to spawn in new instances of Corliss. And I'll try and just, if I can kill her 2 more times, I'll have both the regular and gold Corliss statue, and then that'll be permanently finished. Just to see if we can get that, like, permanently done, basically. Then I won't have any reason to grind more Corliss kills, basically, once I have those statues. Unless I might have missed a piece of loot she drops, but I highly doubt I have at this point. I'm tempted to just quickly go for Corliss, try to just finish her off. Yeah, if I get like 2 more statues from Corliss, that's basically just gonna be enough for like a gold and a regular one. Also got to try for a desert shell from a sand golem, but again, didn't see it. 1 out of 25 chance, and I feel like I've just been going way over the drop rate when it comes to that. When it comes to getting desert shells off of sand golems, I just feel like I've been going way over that drop rate. Like, I've killed Smash a total of 6 times, if I'm not mistaken. And to do so, I would have needed like 6 desert shells, and there's a 1 in 25 chance each one drops, so I would have ideally killed about 150 sand golems, so I think I've gone over the drop rate for sure. What the hell is this paper doing here? What's my kill count for sand golems? It's probably way above 150. It certainly feels like it's gone on for long enough to grind. 281. And I got 6 desert shells to go get 6 smash kills. So most certainly, like, way over the drop rate. Considering how to get that 6 desert shells, I ideally should have killed 150 of them. I went way over. But I could possibly have just gone, like, under the drop rate for farming these amphibioites for Corylus. Because each one you kill, there's a 1 in 50 chance it just immediately spawns in the boss. Basically. And they go down pretty quickly. Oh, you're actually up at midnight? I was just about to ask if, like, you noticed anything different in the background. Then again, you just showed up, so I guess not. My computer hasn't really been making any noise like it was all those other streams. Because I finally decided to clean it up. I cleaned the inside. Corylus spawned already. Yeah, I finally got around to cleaning the inside of it. It was long overdue. Now I feel like it's just been running much better since I cleaned it out at least. Alright, this is going through it pretty quickly. You kind of actually have to listen to the stream and just not notice that computer's not making noise, basically. It hasn't really done that at all so far this stream. Or probably would have done it numerous times by now otherwise. Okay, get away from the cactus. There's much more serious things to be worrying about than a cactus, if I want to be honest with you. So let me just get rid of the extra projectiles too while we're at it. Then I'll pick up my loot. Just in case these explosions can destroy items. Let me just make sure they're far away from the loot pile and then I'll pick everything up. Just to be sure none of this gets destroyed. I'll still just grab the extra realm stone because it's good for silver coins. Let's see if we can quickly go for another Corylus kill. If I can do so, and then just bring the 2 statues back, I'll essentially have, like, 10 Corliss statues, and then I can make a gold one and keep, like, a plain regular one. Yeah, I'd probably really feel recoil if I tried to shoot a gun, especially for the very first time ever. It would honestly sound terrifying to do it in real life. Like, the FPS games are probably not at all accurate gun shooting simulators. No. What, you thought I had shot a gun before? Obviously, we're talking about real guns, by the way. Well, you live in the States, so it's different for you. Again, this just goes by so quickly to spawn Corliss in. Now, it's only a matter of time before she finds me again. Or I find her, basically. My Hyper's really running short on durability, so I should probably stop firing it. I should probably stop firing this gun and maybe get a bit more mileage out of the Chili Chugger before stopping using that, too. I don't know exactly where Corliss is, like how far... Oh, she's really far behind me. What do you mean, how many did I have when I got there? The gun still had quite a bit of a kick in it. Energy tanks. What do you mean, energy tanks? Oh, I wasn't looking at the chat, sorry. It's not that I'm playing dumb, I'm just not really looking at the chat much. For other reasons. Yeah, if this thing hits me twice with melee, I'm dead. Especially if it's in its dark blue form, then I'm even more likely to be dead. So I'm just trying to make absolute sure it doesn't happen, it kills me. So I just got 2 random events while fighting Corliss, basically. Interesting. I think we're out of chili peppers at this point. I'll just finish Corliss off with the Alacrity Bow, basically. Okay, so let me read that. You started a second Super Metroid save file and you got to Meridia with 9 energy tanks. I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Could have maybe had like 7 or 8 possibly. Maybe I had like possibly even up to 10, but getting there with 9 is still like pretty good from what I can imagine. I know there's 14 in the entire game, plus the 4 reserve tanks, which basically just function exactly like ordinary energy tanks anyways. Well, I just two-shot that guy. So I'm just gonna start actually heading back to my base. This gun is in desperate need of being repaired. I think I know it's hitting me. I know it's hitting me, I just didn't know where it was coming from. It was kind of hard to see. Oh right, this is the lunar event where you get these alien mobs that just spawn in. I want Orbulons, now's the time to just claim some, so I'll just kill a couple of these guys on my way back. Always useful to claim these just for more magic repair dust. So I guess I'll just go claim a couple. So now I need to just quickly find my way back to my base. And then just make the gold Corliss statue, because I just got 2 Corliss kills and I had 8 statues at my base before, so that's now completely finished. We recently got a gold Graw statue, and now we're going to have a gold Corliss statue to add onto that collection. Alright, good night. Same here in all honesty. So I'm not really going to be doing anything else, aside from just getting back to my base and making the gold Corliss statue. I'm still being chased by... yeah, this guy. I'll just get in some water and try and kill him. Provided they let me do so. Uh-oh. Not an ideal place to be in. Okay, I just got myself out of it. Nice. Just got myself out. Not an ideal situation to be in. Thank God I'm actually experienced with this mod. Otherwise, I certainly would have died there. Still quite a bit of durability left on all my armor pieces, even the helmet. So this is where I put all the loot, basically. Actually, no, it's another chest I put the loot in. Wait. Okay. There's... okay. Okay. Thought I misplaced my stuff for a second. Thought I forgot another shulker box. So yeah, moment of truth. Gold Corliss statue. Finally, got this. So I killed Corliss 10 times. If you really want to be like accurate, then actually 12 because I lost 2 of the statues. How many amphibiotes did I have to kill? 559. That seems fair. A little under the estimated drop rate for all those Corliss kills. It seems fair. I got plenty more helmets. Don't really have use for them though. Got some extra slaps to just sacrifice the Creation Forge. 76 Creation. Gonna probably consider using that skill eventually. I mean, if I can get the Construct of Servility, that would be great. I mean, I got 3 extra Orbulons just minding my own business, really. And then I'll have also these just... all these Realm Stones to also sell off quickly. And I still have all these to go use up too. Essentially do all these Craxius Shirelands boss fights. Then probably get some more gold statues. So I have 2 gold statues, but I still have like a long road ahead of me basically. Still a long road ahead of us basically. Especially that we still haven't even seen like most of the bosses yet. I don't really feel like trying anymore right now. It's getting late. Mainly want to just test the computer since I cleaned it out and it's already running much better.